Hey everybody, my name's Emily and I'm assistant librarian at Fayetteville Public Library's Children's Library. Today I'm here with Kids Create and we are going to make a fun fall decoration. To do this craft, you will need construction paper of your choice, at least 5 pieces, paint, either orange, red, or green, a string of your color. You can use yarn, you can use string, whatever you have at home. Something to put the paint on. I'm using coffee filters, but you can use paper plate, you can use whatever you have. A pair of scissors. And finally, you'll need an apple. Okay, so I have already cut some of the triangles, but I will show you how to cut them. So the first thing I did was I folded my piece of construction paper in half, like a hamburger, not a hot dog. Okay, so you've got it folded. So now what I'm going to do is fold it again like a hamburger, so half again. And then fold it back out. And then what you're going to do is you're going to make a triangle. So you're going to want the edges that separate to go at the pointy part of the triangle so that this part can be strung on the string. So you want when you hold it like this, you want the connected part to be on the top. So we're going to fold it so that it makes a triangle, and you're going to want to watch the fold line. Parents, you probably need to help with this. Okay, so once you've got it folded like this, you're going to go ahead and trim the edge. So where you folded it diagonally is where you're going to cut. And then once you've got this kind of shape, you're going to fold it like that. Make sure it's flush. And then you're just going to go ahead and cut, so like right there, so that it's even on both sides. Okay, so now when you open it, you get a triangle like that. And the nice thing about doing this shape is that once you cut one, you have a template for the rest of them. So I have red and green paper because of the color scheme that I chose, but you can do whatever you want. I think it would be kind of fun to do purple or yellow. So what we're going to do next is we're going to stamp our apples onto these pieces. So I did red and green. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to alternate what colors I use for red. I'm going to put green on red and red on green, if that makes any sense at all. And the other cool thing about this craft is that if you have an apple that's a little lopsided, that's going to show through in the stamp. So you get a unique apple shape every time. Okay, so I'm going to take my apple and just make sure that the paint covers it all. It's kind of like a stamp. Okay, so you got that. Ready? And sometimes it doesn't want to stamp all the way, so you may have to pick it up and kind of push it in with your hands. But there you go, you've got an apple print right there. I'm going to let that dry and keep going with the others. And again, each one is going to look different, but that is why it's so cool. Okay, now we're switching to green. And sometimes, see how this one's like a little rough around the edges? Sometimes that makes it look cool too. Now while you're waiting for the other side of these to dry, if you want to, you could always make a reversible banner. So what I think would be cool, this is where the orange paint comes in. If you have more than one apple, or you can always rinse off one of the other apples you've been using, get your orange paint, and you can use another apple to make pumpkins. You can make a pumpkin banner. Or if you don't want to make apples, you can just make a pumpkin banner right off the bat. Now, if you're doing this at home, I would probably recommend that you let this dry before you attempt to string them together. But since I'm doing this here for you on a smaller time span, I'm going to go ahead and do this while they're wet. So you're going to get your string about as long as you want it to be. Take your glue stick, which I didn't mention before, I'm sorry, but you need some kind of adhesive. You can use tape, you could use glue, you could even staple it if you have a stapler. Glue the inside. So normally put it all over the back of one of these. Okay, and now what you're going to do is you're going to take your string like this, and you're going to place the string in the fold. Do you see that? And then you're going to fold it over and push it together so that it sticks where the glue is. So now, when you hold it up, it looks like that. So you're just going to repeat that with the rest of them. And then when you're done, a banner. Reversible. There you go. I hope you guys have a great fall holiday. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.